So I'm going to go through a few slides before we start. So the one thing we'll emphasize is, honestly, I say this and it's not to be humble, I'm actually bragging. So the least interesting part of this event is Wefranch, the least cool thing. So we're bragging in the sense that we got great people that could be great franchise owners, and we have great franchisors, and we have great guests. So, but still, I'm going to take my 5 minutes to talk about Wefranch, because that's what we do. So essentially we believe in connecting franchisees and franchisors. And the franchisor is the person that's come up with the business model that really works. They do the branding and marketing, and they provide operational support, training, and then the franchisee, that's the local franchise owner, that's also an entrepreneur, and that they usually bring the capex. There are some exceptions, but they bring the capex, and mainly they run the day-to-day operations. So leading people, talking to customers, like who owns this spot, being the face of the spot. So that is the franchisee. And we think this business model has created the most millionaires in the US, and there are 800,000 franchisees. Throughout our lives, we've been studying how to make money, and we think this is one of the most accessible ways to get ahead and not just make money, but create value as an entrepreneur. So what we do, prior to this, I worked at Goldman Sachs, and I founded a company called ThinkNum, where we provided data to some of the biggest hedge funds, banks, and private equity firms. Many of them were acquiring franchises. So we are bringing those same tools to help someone who is considering which local business should I own. We provided that data to people for free online. Cool. And essentially if you wanted to take a first step, we think you should use data, find a concept that actually makes money and supports you and create value. And then you can create a project online where you can pitch yourself to the franchisor. Why should they pick you? And you can find co-founders. Because many of these things actually, some of them are accessible, but some of them cost quite a bit of money that you might not have, but you can find someone that has the money. Or maybe you have the money, but it takes time that you don't necessarily have time, but you want to see that business in your local community, so you can partner, find co-founders. Cool, that's it. So we're going to start. I know you guys are like, it's enough. Okay.